We now welcome UFC lightweight Bobby Green. Bobby, thank you for the time today, sir. We will take the first set of questions from Ryan McCarthy with Look Kick MMA. What's up?
How's it going, Bobby?
What's up, Ryan? What are you doing?
Good, good. Hope all is well. Hope the weight cut's going well as well. And can we get your thoughts on your opponent here, Jim Miller? Definitely a big name in the sport as well. Your overall thoughts on him going into this fight.
My overall thoughts on Jim. Great guy, hard worker, been through everybody in the industry. So, what can I bring to the table to challenge Jim? What is he hasn't seen that he hasn't seen? And he hasn't seen me. He fought everybody, but you ain't fuck with me yet. And so when you mess with me, and everybody will tell you that guy moves different from everyone else, So, and he understands that. So, what it is that I bring to the table?
Yeah, for sure. And then, what does the ideal 2021 look like for you, Bobby? Are you trying to be active? A ton of fights? What would that look like for you?
I didn't know last year was gonna be fucking active, okay? And make sure we're clear. I'm just doing me. I'm having fun. I'm on top of the world, baby. I'm on top of the world, and can't nobody stop this energy. I'm on top of the world. It's gonna be a great year. I don't know if it's gonna be 6 fights. If it'll be 2. I might get called next week to come back, and I'll say, hey, I'll do it. I'm down for whatever. There's no plan but God's plan. That's what I follow.
I love it, man. I love it. And then can we get your thoughts on, of course, you compete in the lightweight division. Lots of controversy in this division at the top. What are your thoughts? Who should be fighting for the title next in this division?
Who should be fighting for the title? That's a great question. For the title, I feel like Oliveira earned his keep. Dustin has earned his keep. Chandler's in the mix. That's so hard. If my feelings on it, I feel like Chandler needs one more. I feel like Dustin's put his work in, so he's gonna be we already know that's the A side. The question is, who's the B side? Is it Gaethje number 2? Is it Conor number 2? Is it my dog Nate Diaz? Which I would love to see that shit. Because Dustin pulled out. Dustin pulled out the fight, not Nate. But Nate doesn't want to fight up to 170, so it has to be at the 155 belt. It's going to be for the 55 belt. I think it's got to be Charles and Dustin, if I got an opinion on it.
Yeah.
Which my opinion don't fucking matter, but you asked.
Yeah. Well, thanks for your time, Bobby. Best of luck on Saturday. Really look forward to seeing you compete.
All right, big dog.
We will take the next set of questions from Omer Murad-Safji with S Sport.
Hello, Bobby. How are you, sir?
How are you? Where are you from, bro?
I'm from Turkey, man.
Oh, Turkey. Okay. My girl was just out there in Turkey. I got to come out there and see y'all.
Okay, we're waiting you. We're waiting you, Bobby.
You gonna let me come stay with you?
What? I don't understand.
You gonna let me spend a night?
Okay.
Can Bobby Green come stay at your house?
Okay, I'm waiting you.
You let me stay at your house?
Yeah. No
you
problem.
Gonna take care of me? I'm not gonna get hurt?
Yeah.
Okay. It's a plan. It's a plan.
You and my brother will stay same home. No problem.
Okay, my brother. Yes, my brother. What your questions?
Bobby, which one would you choose? Money match or belt match and title shot?
The money or the belt?
Yes.
Okay.
Which one would you choose?
My dog, my training partner, Pretty, he says it best. He says, I'd rather have a lot of money and not be known than to have like all the fame and no money. I'm gonna go with this side over here too. I'd rather have the money and not be known. Like, I still get it to this day. Guys are like, who are you? They don't know who I am, but I've been in this game for like 8 years at least. I didn't fought the who's who of the who's who. And they keep telling me who I am. But I guess I would still choose the money, because at the end of the day, I'm still getting paid. You don't have to know who I am. I'm getting paid and my family's taken care of. That's the most important. So to answer your question, money or the belt, I know it sounds really weird because money's the root of all evil. But money take care of a lot of fucking shit.
Okay, Bobby. You have been at the UFC for a very long time, you said so, but how would you describe this journey?
Huh?
How would you describe this UFC journey? You have been at the UFC for a very, very long time.
How would I describe it? Can you
Yes,
see me? You can see me?
I can see you.
You can see my face. You see me? That's how I describe it.
Yeah,
I
yeah.
describe it like this. Like, ah, ah. Because I've been getting fucked. Okay? That's how I would
Okay,
describe
Bobby.
this journey. But I'm here. I'm happy. I'm focused. I'm ready to have a good time. Let's get it.
Okay, Bobby. Thank you. Good luck on
Thank
the
you.
Saturday, Bobby.
Thank you, Big Turkey.
I
I'm gonna call you
waiting
Big Turkey whenever I hear from you. I'm gonna call you Big Turkey.
Mersav G in Instagram. I'm waiting you, buddy.
Yes. There we go.
Okay, we will take the next set of questions from Alistair
You
Bishop
hear his voice?
with
You hear
MMA
his
Republic.
voice? Dear God, what is this guy doing?
You're doing great,
What is
buddy.
this guy doing? Who's next? Who's next at the office?
Mr. Alistair Bishop from MMA Republic, sir, your line is unmuted.
Bobby Green, how are you, sir?
How are you, sir? Where are you from?
I'm from South Africa, and you're definitely more than welcome
South
at my house
Africa.
as
That's
well.
what's up. South Africa. Okay, I'm trying to get out there.
Anytime, buddy. Pull on in. We'll appreciate you here.
Okay. What's your question, big dog?
I just want to ask. You're obviously always very laid back, very excited. Do you still get those big pregame nerves before a fight?
All the time. And I hate guys that act like they don't, you know? You got to be real with yourself. You're getting into a cage with a man that could change your freaking life, you know? Like, I done been through some wars, and I thought, like, look at myself in the mirror after the fight, I'm like, Jesus. You know, how many times can you look at yourself like that? But at the end of the day, bro, like, once you get in there and you're in it, and you can't get off the ride. It's in. So once I get out there, everything will take over itself.
You kept a really good busy schedule last year. Do you think this is an advantage for you coming into the new year, keeping that momentum going and that constant being active, being in the cage, getting that cage time? Is that serving as an advantage for you in the new year?
Would it serve to an advantage? I'm gonna be honest with you, no. I would think so because you're more comfortable. But every time I get in there, I'd be like, am I in here? I'll be feeling like I'm not me. You know, I don't know if this is weird type of thing, but it's almost like I'm watching me stand there like, bro, move your feet. And I'm not moving. I'm kind of like, still like watching myself. So every time I get in there, I still feel the same feelings. It just gotta kind of like get there. It'll get there on its own. It just gets there.
Talking about that schedule again, obviously being so busy and putting your body through all of that work, for a young and up and coming fighter, is that a kind of thing that you would suggest after a guy with going into your 40th fight, being a pro for so long? Would you recommend to the youngsters of today, keep a busy schedule as much as you can, or would you pace it out a little bit better?
I would say depending upon your goals, you know? Like I wish I could be my homie Nate. Nate can go sit back for a year, sit back for 3 years, come back, make a ton of money, and be like, fuck you, I'm out of here. Call me when they get something important. But that's not me. I'm the little black guy on the team, you know? I gotta put my work in and I gotta get my money. So it depends on what your goals are. I got a goal to make $1 million in the next 2 years. I will hit my goal. That's just what it is.
Talking about goals then, Bobby, you said $1 million. Besides the financial aspect, do you have other goals still left for your career in MMA?
My only other goal was to get respect from my peers. Okay, I wanted Chael Sonnen, I wanted Joe Rogan, I wanted Big John McCarthy, I wanted Dana White. I want all these different people that are they've seen so many fights. They've seen the who's who. They saw the killer. They saw the guy that was quiet come up. They saw everybody. I just want them to say, hey, you're good in my book, bro. You're good in my book, Bob. You're good. And tell the camera that. Don't just tell me. Tell the camera that. Let the people know that, because the people will always say, well, who the fuck is that guy? Who's that guy? But if Joe Rogan said, he's good, then at least I get a little credit and I go, all right, I can set this down now.
You've got another legend coming up in Jim Miller. Is there any other legends on the list, or any legends' names that
Legends
you
on the
still wish
list.
to face?
Legends on the list. Legends. Man, that's great. Who else is a legend that's still around? Like, my boy did said it. I've been here for a long time. I watched all YouTubers leave. The guys there is no Gray Maynard. There is no Benson Henderson. He's not here. Those guys are gone. DC, I love the guy. Not Dominic Cruz, but I'm talking about Daniel Cormier. I was here. We had a title fight together in King of the Cage. Like, to watch him leave now. All the guys are leaving. I'm still here, you know? So, legends, I think there's only a few left. There was Clay. I got Clay already. I got Jim now, you know? There's not too many of those guys left. It's young guys. It's the new and upper-comers. It's not really guys that are still kicking in the sport like we do. There's only a few guys that can stand the test of time. Nate, Clay, Jim, me, we're all those guys that we stood the test of time.
Last one for me, Bobby. I've seen you post often about your love for jewelry. Anything exciting for sale this week?
I've been telling myself, I was thinking about going to get a new bracelet, but I do want to bust down. But I got so many expenses right now, bro, that I need to take care of. My focus was trying to get out of debt. That'd be nice, but I got enough jewelry right now. That's cool. If somebody wants to sponsor me something, cool. Shoot me something, maybe we'll do some business. I'll shoot you half and I'll promote half, cool. So any jewelry sponsors, hit me up. But besides that, I'm really focused on paying off my house right now. That's my number one thing. It's paying my house off and being debt free.
Best of luck with that, and best of luck on Fight Night. Thank you, sir.
Thank you, South Africa.
We will take the next set of questions from Jim Varsalone with the Miami Herald.
Hey, thank you. I'm just curious. You're very outspoken. You're very candid and honest. I'm just curious, how much is social media a benefit for you? What you're doing, what you want to say, and do you do a podcast? And if not, would you ever think of doing one?
No, I don't do a podcast. And I know you say I'm so open, but I'm open because you guys are forcing me to be, okay? This was an interview that was demanded of me. I don't do many interviews. Maybe if I like you, I'll do an interview. If I don't know you, I won't do an interview. I'm the kind of guy that's in the shadows. Like, you won't hear from me. That's why people say, who are you? I'm gonna go in the shadows, be in a little cave. I hide in a cave with my little jewelry, my little weed, and that's what I do. Don't judge me. That's what I do. I'm in my cave with my family. I worry about those guys, and I'm in this lab, and I'm working on how am I gonna make my family better? Can I make my friends' lives better? I'm trying to be the best friend I can be. I'm trying to be the best fighter I can be. I'm trying to be the best lover I can be. I'm not worried about anything that's happening outside of those things. I don't worry about interviews. Interviews, I don't even do them. I don't do interviews, okay? If somebody begs me to, maybe they're a friend, or if a friend, I'll do it. But besides that, bro, I don't do this shit. Half the time you guys say I talk too much. So, fuck it.
Hey, listen, thank you, though. Very good. Thank you.
Thank you, sir.
We will take the next set of questions from Pablo Santamaria with Noti MMA Ecuador.
Hi, Bobby. Can you hear me?
Ecuador. What's up? What's up?
What's up? Hey, it will be amazing to have you here in Ecuador. You will be welcome. There's a lot of things that you can do here.
Oh, man. Hey, send me a ticket. I'm there.
Okay. The first thing I want to ask you is, you are coming more motivated into this fight because you lost the last one, but it was a very close fight that a lot of people thought that you won.
Yes, sir.
For sure. You said that Nate is your boy, but would you fight him?
Fuck no. You know, me and Nate have a loyalty thing. He sat me down and was like, hey, when you're not fighting this guy, he said, I can't fight Gilbert. We're not fighting. I can't fight this guy, Yancey. Those three guys, I can't fight those three guys. He's like, those are the homies, and we got that bond. And so we have that gentleman's agreement. We're never across those lines. We're homies. We're cool. You know, and even though he's up north and I'm down south, I still got love for that dude no matter what. It's always going to be NDA. You know what I'm saying?
For sure, for sure. And you've been on the game for a long time, and you've been fighting the best guys in the world and putting shows, amazing shows. So what's the key for doing that for such a long time?
What's the key to doing that for such a long time? It's got to be in you. Okay? It's just me being me. I'm doing me. This is how I fight. This is the style that I try to push on to to different people. I think this is what fighting is for me. Some guys want to hug each other all day. I'll give you a little bit of that too, but I'm not trying to hug all day. I'm trying to make it exciting. I want something that's my style. I call it poetry in motion, meaning that I'm giving you this poetry. I'm giving you this art. It's happening in real time and it's a real fight. That's all I can say.
Okay. Would you like to give some advice to the Latin American fighters, upcoming fighters, to get to the UFC or another great companies?
Okay. I would say my advice would be to any up and coming fighters. I would say, one, know who you are. You have to know who you are and be confident in yourself. That's one. Confident in yourself. Every day that what you're doing will pay off, because there's gonna be a lot of times where problems are gonna come in. There's gonna be a lot of times where family's gonna come in. There's a lot of times where all these different side distractions will come in and keep you from doing what you're destined to do. So stay strong and know who you are. Secondly, I would say it would be about, for me, it's about being good to people. I don't know. I can't feel. I just be good to people. That's how I got here. I've just been good to people. And somebody said, "Hey, you should help Bobby Green." And somebody else said, "Hey, you should help Bobby Green." And somebody else said it, and then next you know, I got a little bit of help here, and I got a little exposure, and it gravitated, you know. So spreading good energy to people, it'll come back, and that's all this is for me. Is I'm being good to people, and I'll pray that they're good to me, and the energy will come back, you know.
Okay, that's an amazing advice. And my last thing, would you like to send a message to your Ecuadorian fans?
Ecuador, I love you. Thank you for supporting me. Like, I haven't got to go out there yet, but I will. I promise.
For sure, we will wait for you. Thank you for your time, Bobby, and good luck.
Yes, sir.
Thank you so much, Bobby. That is all the time we had for you, sir. We
Yes,
appreciate it.
sir.